It's time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Down the sideline to the 20. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
You talk about a big-time run right out of the gate. I mean, there was nothing special here play call-wise. He just found a crease, hit it, and he was off.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Off the play fake. Jackson. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Chicago. Touchdown number 9 for the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Look the hot. Here we go. Hey, uno.
Stroud begins with a pass. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Brings up second and 16 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, uno more.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on second and 4. From the gun, here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Stroud going to set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Red. Buggy. Look the hot.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Hey, Uno Mars. Nike Texas. Hey.
They send Sutton in motion.
Hey, Uno. Why Tony?
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This a 57-yard, and this is blocked.
And that's just a really good effort there. Remember, if he misses the ball and he runs into the kicker, that's an automatic first down, but he doesn't. Not only does he get through, almost untouched, he's able to get a hand on it and block the kick.
Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Play action now. Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes. Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
They'll get it to Bowers on the screen. To the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Bears. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So too soon, apparently, to worry about going for 2, even after the penalty. So this one will come from the 10.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bears 14, Tigers nothing. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
11.
Throwing is Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A 3-yard loss brings up
On second down, Stroud. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. He'll get this out wide. And he will get into the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Chicago. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Alert the hot.
They send Sutton in motion. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. No chance at all. He'll go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Under. Hey, south. Robin. Hey, uno.
A second down throw for Stroud. He finds the big tight end. That's Gerald Everett. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. We are through 1. It's the Bears off to the early lead. And here's 1st and 10.
Why, Tony? Don't worry. 11. 12. 11.
Now, Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Bears will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Return it. No.
On play action, here's Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll run. This is Hall. He's got space inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. Here's 2nd and 2. Another run here with Hall. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Bears. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
All right. Look the hot, look the hot. Hey, Uno Mars, Uno Mars, Uno Mars, Uno. 19 Texas. Drop to the right, drop to the right. Drop to the right. Good.
Stroud to throw. And that is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
To the left side, caught by Schultz. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Why Tony?
Here's Stroud. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Penn State. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Hey, middle. Hey, Ozzie, shot. 180.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to bring up a third down.
13. Hey, report. Get on. Ready? Yeah.
Jackson. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Bears first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Jackson up top again. This has been a wild sequence. A big gainer there. Still not enough for the first down.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down. Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break.
And he's in. Kyle hits. Touchdown, Chicago. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bears stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. First and 10.
Here we go.
Now Stroud. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Derwin James. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, I think at this point, anytime you find yourself in a situation like this, your passing game has to just... altogether. I think right now it turns into a let's just execute our run, let's just try to get out of this game healthy and move on. I mean, this is 4 consecutive drives that have ended with an interception. I mean, it's almost unheard of. It tells me it's more than just a lack of execution. This quarterback right now is having some confidence issues. He's not seeing the field great, and they need to have a complete reset.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Chicago. off the play fake. Jackson. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
There's a ton of time left in this game. They don't need to feel like this is desperation mode, but they do feel the urgency to get stops, and that sack's going to go a long way to getting them off the field here.
And he'll take it on in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Bears. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Bears keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. To return is Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first down, Pickett. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now Pickett. He'll get this underneath to Swift. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and that's going to lead to a fourth down. The Tigers line up for the punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up here first and 10. Now faking the give. He finds Wilson coming across the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Jackson now on second down. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
This offense find themselves with a big lead here, but remember, it's still the first half, Mike. There's a long way to go. Defensively, they've got to buckle down. They have to find a way to put a lid on this offense, because if they don't, they're going to find themselves at the halftime break down by a whole lot.
13. Alpha, sit on.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one, take it in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Chicago. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. on the play fake. It's Pickett. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. And now he loses the football. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Bears 49, Tigers nothing.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Pistol snap back to Pickett. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. A gain there of 27 yards.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Hey, check that. Street, go!
Pickett to throw on first down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun is Pickett. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 14 yards on the pickup there. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Here we go, shot. Check, hurt.
Schultz is the motion man. On first and 10, here's Pickett. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Set. Hurt.
From the shotgun, here's Pickett. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll try the right side with Hall. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. go again with Hall. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Bears. Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bears stretch things out even further. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Pickett throwing here on 1st and 10. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7. A 2nd down throw for Pickett. He finds his big tight end, Everett. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Pickett to throw. He'll swing this out to Swift.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Throwing on 2nd down, Pickett. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
Understanding the coverage shells of cover 2 is critical, especially for the linebackers, Mike. They're responsible for those underneath zones. There is some vulnerability to this coverage unit if you don't have guys who understand their assignments. But I'll tell you what, this guy definitely was paying attention in meetings because he was in the right place at the right time, and he's able to come away with the big pick.
Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those...
And he's in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Chicago. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Elliott. Good on the extra point. And the Bears will add one more onto their big lead.
Jake Elliott set to
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Panther Street! Panther Street!
Pickett. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Brings up second and 17 at the 10-yard line.
On second down, Pickett. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. Third and long. Pickett now on play action. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. And now, more problems. After the safety, the free kick goes out of bounds. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, Jackson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the fourth quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think
He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On first down, Pickett. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Right there. Let's go. Go track. Go.
Here's Pickett now. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on down.
Here's Hall. Whoa! And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Now Jackson on the move. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he will score again. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Bears. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Bears add on to their already sizable lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now, Pickett. The ball's out. The Bears have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Here's Elliott for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A return now from the 4.
Mike Hughes on the return. This guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action with Pickett. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. To throw, Pickett. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on 3rd down. Well, here we are in the 2nd half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on 3rd down.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Well, the handoff. Here comes Hall. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd down, Jackson. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Back to throw, Jackson. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Play action now. Jackson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Chicago. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Bears tack on one more to their lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Their own 32-yard line.
Oh, ready. Alert the hot, alert the hot. Red.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That's caught downfield by Diggs. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the
On the quick, right?
48-yard line.
Hey, south. Robin. Good.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
The tackle made from his own 49.
Here we go, baby. Let's go.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
11. 12. 11. Hey.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Third and long.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey, uno. Hey.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is brought in. And he's got another one. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Bears. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Bears are able to extend the lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Alert the hot. Ow, tonight.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Michael Carter. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears are going to extend their lead.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On first down, it's Stroud. Diggs on the reception. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
Uno. Look the hot.
Throwing is Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second and goal.
Here we go. Hey, uno more. Good.
Here's Stroud. That is caught. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the...
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down. Taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
It's first down, and it's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On play. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, uno. Why Tony? Red.
Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.